Your life as every termite colony. Level 1. The Blind Larva. You wake up in total darkness. You're a white, translucent worm. Unlike bees, you aren't just a stomach. You're a blank slate. Older sisters lick you, coating you in pheromones to tell your body what to become. Need a plumber? Grow mandibles. Need a shield? Grow a helmet. You are biological Play-Doh in the hands of a blind god. Level 2. The Pseudergate, the forever child. You didn't grow up. You became a Pseudergate, a permanent teenager designed for labor. You're the ultimate spare part. If a soldier dies, the queen pumps you with hormones, forcing a painful molt to replace him. Until then, you're the lowest of the low, waiting in a dark corner for the colony to decide if you're worth an upgrade or just a temporary set of legs. Level 3. The Worker, the disposable engine. The pheromones have spoken. You're a worker. You'll never mate, never see the sun, and never stop moving. Your skin is soft, like a peeled shrimp. You're the architect, chef, and janitor. You chew wood, digest it with prehistoric microbes, and then feed the colony from your back exit. Yes, proctodial trophallaxis. In this mound, waste doesn't exist. You're a living recycling plant. Level 4. The Nursery Attendant. You've been promoted to the royal chambers to handle the golden eggs. You carry them in your mouth, moving them to warmer rooms. But there's a catch. The queen constantly leaks royal juice. You lick it off her skin like a drug. It keeps you loyal and addicted. You don't serve out of love. You serve because you're a chemical junkie, and the queen is your only supplier. Level 5. The Combat Engineer. The mound is breaking. An ant tank ripped a hole in your wall. You don't run. You grab mud, mix it with spit, and build. You're a bricklayer in a war zone. You don't care if the enemy eats your legs. You just stack mud until the hole is sealed. If you end up outside the wall, too bad. You'll bake in the sun so the fortress stays humid. You're the cement in your own prison. Level 6. The Soldier, the Walking Guillotine. Your body has mutated. Your head is a massive orange armored block. Your mandibles are so huge you can no longer feed yourself. You're a professional executioner who must be spoon-fed by workers like a baby. When ants invade, you stand in tunnels head first, acting as a living door. You vibrate your skull against walls to drum the war signal. You're a biological alarm with scissors for a face. Level 7. The Nasute, the Chemical Soldier. Some brothers took a weirder path. Their heads are shaped like glue guns. They don't bite, they spray. You blast toxic resin that tangles ants and dissolves their shells. It's high-tech chemical warfare. The downside? Sometimes internal pressure gets so high, you literally explode, covering the hallway in acid. You're a suicide bomber for a matriarch who won't even attend your funeral. Level 8. The Neotenic, Plan B. You are the replacement heir. You look like a worker, but you possess the hidden organs of royalty. You live in the shadows, a sleeper cell waiting for a catastrophe. If the queen dies, the pheromones that suppressed you vanish instantly. You and other Neotenics then begin a silent, brutal race to start laying eggs. You are the insurance policy of the empire, born to profit from a tragedy. Level 9. The Alate, the royalty. For the first time, you have eyes and wings. You're the elite, fed the finest wood paste. After a heavy rain, workers rip open a launch door. You fly into the bright world. It's a massacre. 99% of your siblings are eaten by birds in minutes. But you survived. You land, rip your own wings off. You won't need them where you're going, and find a partner. Level 10. The Consort, the Shadow King. You found a queen, but don't expect a throne. You're the king, which just means you're a permanent genetic donor. Unlike drone bees, you live for decades in the dark, tucked under your wife's massive body. You're tiny, overshadowed, and forgotten. You don't lead armies. You sit in a hole and provide data on demand. You're a royal prisoner in a cage made of dirt. Level 11. The Immortal Matriarch. Now your body begins a horrifying transformation. Your abdomen stretches until it's 100 times its original size. You become a giant, pulsating white sausage. You can no longer move. You're a prisoner in the royal cell, licked by addicts and guarded by monsters. For 25 years, you'll lay 30,000 eggs every single day. You're the heartbeat and the slave of the mound. The cycle never ends.